This is a Ben Frank Connection presentation.
What is going on, everybody? I know already to start, we got like a 1-bar connection. So if that's affecting the quality right at the bat, I'm very, very sorry. We'll get it straightened out hopefully in a couple seconds here. I'm gonna let it ride out. Hopefully it's not glitching and lagging really, really bad. But how's everybody's Wednesday? We took off Tuesday. My family had some issues with their power, so they were without power for the night. So they came and spent the night here. And I had a lot of people in the house, and it would have been a horrible, horrible stream and very distracting. So I did not go live last night. So we're going to do it tonight and hang out. Friday's up in the air. There's I'm going to say about a 90% chance we will not be doing SmackDown live on Friday, but because I probably won't be home in time for SmackDown, or maybe not be around. We'll have to see. But to make up for it, when I do come back, or when I do get home Friday night, I'll do a Call of Duty stream. I'll play some games. We'll hang out. We'll chat. We'll have some fun. Anything you guys can do, tips, donations, merchandise, likes on Facebook, shares, Twitter, whatever it can be. Any support right now is crucial. But if out right now, Eighth and Promise interview out at the moment. And then merchandise, if you want the Elimination Chamber shirt, that's available, as well as the ABJ Podcast Revolution. Mania is coming up in Philly. Grab that one up. Classic that classic WrestleMania. The WWE logo is available. The AEW logo, as well as the AEW Tattered logo, all available if you guys want to grab it. So much stuff. So didn't miss much on NXT. All right, appreciate that. We're just waiting for I do have the card. I should go through that, huh? I already know I'm not getting a co-host tonight. Parm is not. He said all of you suck, and my computer just crashed. What just happened? All right, and we're back. Adam Copeland versus Daniel Garcia. We'll hear from Adam. Sorry, I was like, what the fuck? They're head of their three-way match between Hangman and Paige Samoa Joe and Swerve Strickland. Orange Cassidy will take on Matt Taven in a Texas death match. Dax Hardwood will take on Jon Moxley. That's actually going to be a really good fucking matchup. Tony Storm's latest premiere, I'm guessing. So we're going to get a Tony Storm promo. The Jacksons versus Top Flight, and Sky Blue versus Willow Nightingale will be our show tonight. It is in Austin, Texas. Thunder Rosa is already back, so I don't think we'll see any. Maybe you'll see a Thunder Rosa run in. Who knows? But yeah, we'll have some fun here tonight. That's what we got. I did not say much of those words. Those lines are blasphemy. I did make a cool logo, though. I don't know what he's talking about. I would say he had a cool logo if he was here, but he's not here because he doesn't want to hang out. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Sometimes, I don't know what to say. I'm fucking stoned as hell. All right. Planting the seeds for a Willow heel turn. I don't know, man. If they haven't done it by now, I don't think it's coming, but we'll see. They teased her and Julia with the black makeup, and then Julia went with it and Willow didn't. So, can I not have any family time? Bro, you're just on a boat for like 2.5 months together. What do you mean family time? It's content time. You're letting the bridge down, baby. And I told you, just both come hang out so I can hang out with your brother more. He has a completely different side of wrestling takes. I'd like to hear them. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those nights. Might have to get some sunglasses. Gotta wear shades. We are officially at the 900 mark. As I say that, I'll probably lose this probably lose a subscriber because that's usually what happens. But yeah, so we did hit the 900 mark, and then they haven't left yet. So that's not a thing. That's really good because I've been having someone subscribe and unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe, which is hilarious. Do your thing, but but we are getting close to the watch hours too. As I say that, we're back to 8.99. So someone is listening and playing that game. I love you, whoever you are. You're very entertaining. I seriously gotta Matthew Holland it up. Everything, all the lights are bright, baby. And my eyes aren't cooperating, and I'm getting self-conscious that I'm blinking too much. Stevie Wonder, ABJ, that's right. We're here. Whoa, stop doing that, computer. Can see so much better. I'm pulling my inner Matthew Holland as he just joins and says, "Hey, ABJ, I'm being you tonight, Matthew. Being you tonight." It was 4 days, not 2 months. Here, it's all hearsay at this point. You know, we don't really. No one really knows. It's all up in the air. How was everybody else's day? You guys have any fun? Do you guys do anything last night for NXT? What were some uh quick ABJ when's my birthday? I don't know, but Matthew Holland will know. I'm just gonna hit him up. He's like my Alexa. Matthew, when's this person's birthday? It's gonna be in your head all night because I'm gonna keep saying it. I didn't get a chance to make any clips, which is sucky. The only one I have is the best one so far. I know there's a website. Actually,
sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
I actually did want to click it. I'm just maybe when Kai gets here, if Kai gets here, we'll have him look into it because he'll probably find it quicker than most. But there's a website that takes, like, you put keywords in and it pulls up a clip from any media, and it'll be a clip of that. So say if you type in dude, it'll just be a bunch of like, these are all of the clips we found on the internet that highlight the word dude, and you can just download them. So I just don't know how to find it, and I feel like some of you maybe will be quicker at it than I would be. But yeah, and then I can put some stuff up. That'll be funny or entertaining. That Lily and Matthew know each other's birthday. Could this be love? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I have a bunch of videos to clip. I just didn't do it yet. This Sunday we'll be doing fucking oh my god, tornado tag. We didn't do tornado tag on Sunday because the Super Bowl. Obviously, we didn't want to stream against the Super Bowl, so we decided to just go to this Sunday, push it back. So WrestleMania 5 will be this Sunday, 8:45, I think. I don't remember what time I said it for. AEW should be starting here any minute, which thank God, because I could shut the fuck up a little bit. Oh my god, this Big Bang Theory show is horrible. Yo, it's Anthony Holland Jr. Kai, I need your help. My lovely Kai. You should move it over to see your shelf more. You can. My shelf's completely blocked. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll reset it up. I ordered a new shelf today. Probably shouldn't have spent the money, but I did. Because I do have some more stuff I could put on display. I just don't have the shelf. And then I also got the Blink-182 Funkos because I really want them. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna reward myself. So I got those. So one of them I looked online and it's massive. I don't know how I'm gonna display it. It's probably gonna sit on top of a shelf. It's gonna be that big. But yeah. All right, Dynamite starting up. Oh, Kai. I'm looking for a website. It was it's kind of like video clips, but it's like a web browser by keyword, and like you type in just like the term dude. I typed dude, and it'll say, like it'll just pull up a bunch of clips that are just like from movies or television shows, or like stuff like that, where it's just like dude, like it's only saying dude, so you can just isolate that. So yeah, if you can look that up for me, because I feel like you'd find it quicker than anyone. If you can try that, that'd be awesome. Let me know what you come up with. I think it was like clips or something. It was one of those TikToks I seen that it was like powerful websites you should know about, and he showed me. I was like, that would be helpful for the podcast, and then I never used it. And now that I need clips, it'd be very helpful. John Moxley's coming out. I literally forget the card already, but Moxley's fighting somebody good. Oh, Dax Hardwood from FTR. Sky Blue? No, I don't think he's fighting Sky Blue. That'd be funny though. Yeah, no rush, man. No rush. Matthew and Anthony need to be the Blues Brothers. Yeah. I'm really, really stoned right now. So my eyes look like they're closed and I'm blinking a lot, and I'm self-conscious about it. So I'm wearing sunglasses at the moment. Yeah. I'm doing it for you guys. Because I was in the beginning when I was like I was in my own head and I wasn't talking very well, because I had to put on these are my magic sunglasses. When I wear these, everybody disappears. I'm like the movie Big Daddy. You see me now? I'm loosey goosey. I'm feeling good. I feel like my throat, my voice sounds raspy. I've been smoking a lot. There is a new I'm not even looking. I looked at it and I shouldn't have, because I can't afford it anyway. But for those who do like to buy a lot of t-shirts, there's a new Scissor Bang shirt out that you guys should check out. It's a gun, and then over the gun is the scissor. It looks really, really good. And it's in leopard print. Glad to hear you're doing good, sir. Thank you, C. I appreciate that. I'm working on it. I applied for a bunch of stuff. I'm still waiting to hear for a job interview for the one that I really, really want. So if I get that job interview, that'd be sick. But we'll see how it goes. Scissor Gang, yeah. Oh, Mike's in the chat. Mike over on Facebook says, "What's up, fool? What's going on, Mike? Mike's a really good mechanic, and he does like off-road racing. I interviewed him back in my old podcast. It was a really fun interview. Yeah, the new Sting shirts. I'm over Sting. If I get it in a crate, cool, but I'm not going out of my way for a Sting shirt. Speaking of that, was that this crate that I just opened, or is that the next one? The Sting one. I feel like it's the next one, because it's 2 micro brawlers, I think they said. I wonder why they booked this. It's a pharmacy tech job. And essentially I would just do most of the computer work and data entry, which I've done for years. And it's 4 blocks away from my house, so I can just walk there. I just need the universe to give it to me. You know what I mean? I feel like the universe, hey, the universe, I can use one, you know? Give me that job. I would really like to use my brain at a job and not my body. I also applied for a podcasting job. I'm not even lying. There was a few podcasting jobs online that I applied for, to be like a sports analysis, like a sports guy, or just a general co-host to a show. And I was like, I think I would be a good co-host. So if you're watching this, people, I applied for on Indeed, and I put my YouTube channel there so you can check out my content. I am a decent co-host. I host very well. I can definitely co-host. Or if your host sucks, I'll take his job too. You know, how you doing? How you doing? Mox and Claudio call it FTR, and they brawl. Oh, so they want to fight FTR. So we're doing the WWE booking where they're each going to wrestle singles match against each other before a tag match. So they trade off wins. So like Mox wins this one, and then Claudia wins the other, loses the other, and then they go on to the tag match, and Dax just kissed John Moxley. Everyone's kissing Mox lately. Effie's kissing Mox. I think Effie started it all. Effie kissed him first, and then I think Swerve Strickland just kissed him. Dax just kissed him. Everyone's kissing. Big tough guys. Big slappy men slapping meat and kissing. Nothing can get taken out of context with that. Yeah, it's like a look, the website, I remember being green, and it looked like a search. It was like a search engine, and you just typed in key phrases or keywords, and it would just pull up a whole bunch of videos, like little tiny clips. Is Rico gonna kiss him? Maybe Rico will kiss him. So this is not a knock against these two, because obviously they're both very, very good. But for those who are watching along live for the J Cup, how about Masha and Matt Mikowski's strikes? They looked a lot more real than what we just seen those last two exchanges between these two. And these two are tough son of a bitches. That's just more of a credit to Mikowski and Masha that they're at this level as well. Not saying one's better than the other. I'm just saying this is two really, really talented people on TV. And now and we've seen really talented indie people pull the same stuff off. Does Jimmy Jacob write these shows now? I don't know. He writes my shows. His first job was Tony, go out there and talk some shit. Be you, baby. And I was like, all right, Jimmy, I got you. And your boy went out there, and I said some shit. And I just want to thank Jimmy Jacobs for that. Our team is upgrading a lot. You know what I mean? We get big names here at the ABJ podcast. Join the Ben Frank Connect. Things happen. You get Jimmy Jacobs right in your podcast. AEW got QT Marshall back as a VP role. Interesting. Maybe QT's going to stay there so he could be like, hey, guys, this Cody WWE thing isn't really working out too well. Can he come back? I'm a VP. Matthew says, I'm going to laugh a lot if I meet you, ABJ. I sure hope so. You had a chance to meet me. You met the wrong Tonys. That's what happened. When I get a car, Matt, I'll make sure I'll make plans. I'll contact you or your family or something. We'll say let's go out to like dinner or something, and we'll go hang out. We'll come and go live on Instagram at your house, and we'll dance in your kitchen and look at twerk videos. That popped me. I like that. That was good. I liked it. That wasn't for any of you. That was for me. Someone put that mat on backwards. Jesus, so that mat is supposed to be turned 90 degrees, because if you look at where it's at, look where all the chair marks are. If they would have turned the mat, it would have been perfectly where the chair normally is sitting right now, and now you're damaging that corner with chair marks. You got to turn your mats. You got to make sure they fit properly. That's a credit to them that all the mats are that set up like that, and then that end mat is still sitting in that correct spot. Rampage is on before SmackDown this Friday. Yeah, we're going to be skipping Friday. because I'm not sure exactly what time I'm getting the vehicle, and then I'm going to pick up Lily, and then she's coming back here for a few days. But when we come back, I'll do like a Call of Duty stream or something. I'll stream Call of Duty, and Lily will entertain you guys by talking. All right, never mind. Yeah, I found it like a couple years ago, like maybe 2 years ago now. It was like powerful websites you should know about type deal. I don't know. I can't find it anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to go back through all those powerful websites you should know about. Part 45. I'll give you a rundown for SmackDown. I appreciate it. Yeah. Throw it in the Discord. Let us know. I think what I'm debating on it. And I am saying that I read it from you, Steven, but it's not just you that it happens to. It happens with a bunch of people. And I don't know. I have to figure out if I'm going to do it in just the Discord or if I'm going to do it in the Discord and the wrestling content website. But not website, Facebook group that we're all in that we chat on. But I'm really, really getting close to and when I say ban, I don't mean like harshly ban, but I'm really thinking about banning like dirt sheet spoiler stuff. Because if we only went through 2 rounds of elimination, like first round of elimination chamber people, and they already are saying who wins it. Like the dirt sheets are reporting who's winning it and who's going to wrestle Cody, and it's just like, man, if that's real and that's the name that they're going with, I wish I didn't know that, because I feel like that would be a cool thing. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that could have been told like a really good story, and it's like I'm just don't, I'm not interested in learning or trying to figure out, like, listen, if I'm watching the product and I can go, oh yeah, this is pretty predictable, this is my pick who I think is going to win, that's different. But to be actively seeking out people who go backstage and tell the finishes and how the match is going to end and who's going to do what, I'm really getting close to like banning that. Because I don't know, man. Like I would never go into a movie and be like, yo, tell me how it ends to the people who are walking out, you know? I wanna go on that journey myself. And I feel like these dirt sheet people are kind of ruining a little bit of wrestling for me. Like it is kind of hard to me to watch as much as I do, and to like, now I've learned the magic and I see it differently to like enjoy it the same, but I still love it. Like I love the business, I love watching wrestling, but I gotta find a different mindset or approach as a journalist or as a content creator. We'll go with that word. Of way of enjoying it, because like honestly, this watching weekly wrestling is just tough for me. I'm not really invested in many stories that are going on right now. Like there's stuff that entertains me, but there's nothing that I'm like, oh, I really got to gravitate to it. And I'm almost at a point now where I really don't have like a favorite stable or even like a absolute favorite wrestler. Like I'm just kind of, it's all just blending together, and I got to find that. Like the most fun I probably had watching wrestling was the J Cup. Like I had so much fucking fun watching that. Also, too, full disclosure, I am applying for jobs, but there is going to possibly a moment coming up next month where I might have to stop doing watch-alongs just because I won't have live TV anymore, because I'm gonna have to cut that bill out because I don't have an income until I get one. So if I do stop doing watch alongs for a little bit, I will try to replace watch alongs with at least doing like I don't know, like a fucking game stream, and we'll just talk wrestling during the game stream or something. Oh shit. Play more Call of Duty, get more donations. Listen, that's donations only really come from one person, and that will they have a lot going on, so I don't expect those or want them from them every single time. I appreciate it, but I need to get more. We need to get more viewers. We have to get more sugar daddy and mama viewers. You know what I mean? I always do this, man. I will never come on and ask you for a donation or tell you have to super chat or tell you have to do anything. If you don't want to share, if you don't want to word of mouth, that's fine. I want to earn it. You know what I mean? So it's like I'll say, yeah, hit the likes. We have a goal. That'd be cool. But like if we don't do it, we don't do it. It's not the end of the world to me. Do I want more numbers? Sure. Would donations be amazing so I can make this a full-time job? That's the fucking goal. But as a content creator, from my standpoint, it's not going to be something I'm going to beat down your throat and telling you have to do every single time. If you're going to put your hard-earned money into the show by donations or whatever it may be, it's because I want to earn it. I don't want to just beg you for it. You know what I mean? And that's not what I'll never do that. So even me saying like, hey, I lost my job, things might change. That's not a cue to be like, woe is me, give me money. That's not what I'm looking for at all. I just try to be very transparent with my people and people who take time out to be here. And it's still insane to me that even if I have 4 people or 2 people or 1 person or 8 people, that someone is willing to take time out of their day and dedicate like, oh, he's going to be live today and show up and be here for 2-3 hours at a clip. I appreciate that. They go to the Discord and you support there and all that. Like it means a lot. And I know most of the people who are those constants, money's tight for all of us. The economy sucks. The world's hard, but what they can't do in money, they do with support and love and all that other stuff. And that's just as important as well. And I appreciate all of you. No way Max taps out. 0 chance. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone in the chat. I don't really do holidays, so if I don't say Happy Valentine's Day, don't take it personal. Just I can care less about holidays. But I hope everyone else has a good one and they get a little I always like I call it sex or love making music from American Pie. That beginning song track to American Pie is my hands down favorite. Go back and watch the movie just for that opening music. Dude, it slaps. It's a good song. Someone send me a clip. Clip it and send it to me the clip and I'll play it. I think you're allowed to play. So I was kind of looking into that too, that we can play stuff on YouTube as long as it's not a certain time code, but like it's a fair use property or something like that. So that's good to know. Good to know. What's everyone's plans for Valentine's Day? What are we doing them tonight? Are we doing them throughout the week? Are we doing weekend Valentine's Day plans? What's everyone doing? I know the Bob Marley movie came out, and I'm really actually excited to see it. I really like the biopic movies. I must have watched Queen and Bohemian Rhapsody and CBGB 100 times, but happy Single Awareness Day. Listen, you can still enjoy a nice Valentine's Day with old Rosie and her 5 sisters. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. That might be how I spend my Valentine's Day. Ain't doing shit but not going outside for a while. I feel that. I ain't going outside for either. I'd love to know what the graphic that they use to put on like pants like that and how it stays on. You've never heard of that like ever? You've never heard of Rosie and her 5 sisters? That's crazy. Do you celebrate the 15th? No. If I'm going to celebrate, it would be probably Friday, but I'm not celebrating. It's not like Valentine's Day. Here's some chocolates. No, that's dumb. You know what I literally think of when I think of a box of chocolates? Like, you're like, oh my God. You open the box and you look at the lid, but you're like, do you want to look at the lid or do you want to be surprised? Is that what the box chocolate's about? Is to be shocked of what you're gonna get, and then you open it, you look at it, and you're this one has chocolate drizzle, this one has this, and the whole time you're like, if I get a fucking coconut, I'm gonna throw up. And then you're staring at it, and this is the only thing you think.
And sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
And then you get that coconut and it's shit, and you're pissed off. That's box of chocolate. It's a waste of time. Just buy the chocolate you want. Go to the store and be like, I like this kind of chocolate and this kind of candy. This is what I'm buying. I don't need a variety pack. I don't want wasted chocolate here. And John Moxley chokes Dax Harwood unconscious, and he's holding it in. He's trying to murder him. John Moxley's trying to kill him. That's essentially what's happening here. This is a committed murder. This is no longer pro wrestling. This is attempted murder, and he's getting the ever living shit kicked out of him by Cash Wheeler. That means Claudio's coming down. There he is. Claudio. He makes a save. Now he's gonna beat the ever living dog shit out of him. No, they're fighting to their feet. Fighting to their feet. Oh, looking for the old face smasher. Now they're gonna kick the hell out of him. Looks like a tag match or Evolution. Yep. I had Candy Hearts popcorn and a Mountain Dew tonight. Look at you, Matthew, getting those Candy Heart popcorns. February 15th is National Side Piece Day. Okay. Hey, they need it too. Gotta pay him. Gotta pay attention to those. I got the Call of Duty Battle Pass. I haven't played Call of Duty in a couple days, but I have been working on gun skins and I have been playing without being live. I'm very, very sorry. So when the next time I do get on, I do have more guns and stuff that I'm working on. I've been playing zombies a lot too, which it fucking infuriates. I'm trying to finish a challenge, right? So the challenge is right now is just to collect bones and skulls, and it's great because like there's a whole bunch of zombies and you go to run and go grab them, but you're playing versus zombies, but you're still playing against another team. So people come kill you and then take all the bones that you just earned by killing all the zombies. It's very frustrating, and yeah, it pisses me off a lot. So I'm probably glad I didn't stream because I'd be yelling and screaming. But yeah, so that I played that a little bit, and then so like I said, still working on skins, and they just came out with a new little missions pack. I like that. I like when shooter games like Fortnite and Call of Duty add missions or like stuff you can do bonus ways to like keep you entertained. I think that's cool. Instead of just saying like, hey, here's your daily challenge. This is a little more in depth. But they came out with like a cryptid hunter, and all of the rewards are like different cryptid style items. And I love cryptids. I don't believe in paranormal or supernatural or spooky or anything like that. But if I'm gonna believe in anything and I want to believe in it, it is like creatures and monsters or things we don't know about. I think that'd be kind of cool. I mean, I kind of think all of it would be cool if paranormal and supernatural was all real. Like if people had superpowers and stuff, that'd be dope. But I feel like he's doing up this scar now on his head. Has it always been there, or am I just bugging? Yeah, well, Steven was right. Well, Osprey gets a match, but Steven might be reading these dirt sheets, getting everything spoiled. Here comes Wardlow. So I changed my shelf up again. So this whole middle shelf is essentially anyone who has been a champion in AEW. That's the champion shelf. I don't have all the champions, but I have a lot of them. They sell 2-packs of certain people with Barrett Brown. This kid's dead. This kid's gonna get chewed up and spit out. Dude, he's 112 pounds with a bandana over his forehead, and he looks mad, and he's gonna die. Anyway, yeah, there's like some tag team 2-packs I gotta get. Like they got Jungle Express, the Young Bucks, when Kenny and Adam were tag team champions. I gotta get a few of the solo guys too. Like, it's the only world champions I don't have. I'm missing Mox, Hangman, Kenny. I don't have Kenny when he was a champion as a figure. And Riho, Sheeta, and Nyla. And then I think I have the rest of the champ. Oh, I don't have Tony Storm yet either. But I kind of waiting for a timeless Tony Storm figure, to be honest. But yeah, so I don't know, a little champion shelf going on. He's looking like a Young Bucks reject. He has a Young Buck look. Yeah. I also got I ordered with the shelves, but I also ordered these like sticky lights that go to the tops of the bottom of the shelves, and then like you turn them on. So like when I'm streaming, if I ever go back to where it's turned again, or we're gonna rearrange it so the shelves look better, they're gonna have lights on it shining down so you can kind of make out the figures a little better. I'm trying to spruce up the background. Other than the ladder match set, what other figures would you like to add to your collection? The ones that are out right now, I would really love them. Like if I had the money, I'd buy them right. Well, I'd get the rest of the Walmart figure ones first because I really want to finish that set and be current. The Andre figure just kind of is getting like out there in circulation, and it's so good. You could change his head, like you could put the afro on him, or it comes with you could take the singlet off and just have him wear the blue trunks, and you can change his boots, which is kind of crazy because the Walmart ones haven't been that intricate yet. But that one looks really good. But if I had to, yeah, that's this blood thing's gonna be a bit for them now. 3 figures. That's where I was. The Acclaim set. I'd like to have the Acclaim set, the 3-pack, and I would like the 3 Faces of Foley pack that's out right now. They're the 2 I'd want. I think it's kind of shitty. Mick Foley is $99. And the Acclaimed is like in a really special packaging that looks like a boombox, and it's only $70. Another cool item I think I'd want is the Cardona and Nick Gage figures. I think you get them on GCW's website. They'd be kind of cool. But that's like that would be the ones if I had the money I'd buy right now. Hey. Mhm. Hopefully, I can get a job that pays really, really well, and I can splurge a little more and treat myself nice. That'd be sick. Copeland versus Garcia is going to be a great match. Winner gets Christian. I don't hope I didn't read that twice. I forgot if I read it or not, so I just did it again. That show is just as bad as the other show. I can't get into it at all. Crazy Arnold commercial. Why is she so pissed they're splashing each other? I don't get that. She's like, oh, fucking splash. They're in a fucking pool, Karen. Relax. Kids be kids. Stop yelling at kids for being kids. Hashtag that. 2024. Stop yelling at kids for being kids. Yo, stop jumping on the damn couch. What are they supposed to do? That's what they're supposed to do. Every kid, since the history of couches and kids, they've jumped on them. Fucking deal with it. And when they fall, you let them fall. And you're like, that sucked, right? Yeah. All right, do you want to keep jumping or do you want to keep falling like that? And then they make a choice and they learn and they evolve. Hashtag ABJ's not a parent. Never was, never has been. But I have raised, I'm careful what I say because certain parents can get mad for when I say this, but like I helped raise a brother, but I guess I was just there. I was there for a little brother. I didn't do anything with him. Barely talked to the kid, actually. Anyway, they don't watch this. I'm only won 6 years. I think they watched 2 pieces of content. And it's on Facebook, so fuck them. Clip that. This is an RC Cola. No, it's definitely not an RC Cola commercial. I just seen RC on the thing, and then I seen a pentagram, and I was like, don't think it's RC Cola commercial. The Royal Crackers. Okay. Interesting. What's up, Metal Geek? Metal Geek's here hanging out. And here comes Adam Copeland. What do we feel about the vest with nothing on for Adam here? Are we into it? Only in pro wrestling you can get away with that look right there. There comes a point where if you're gonna wear a vest or like a jacket, it's gotta like be extra, like way over the top, or have really cool shit on it. And his is like from the back of it has something cool on it, but like the front of it looks plain Jane, and it doesn't look really cool. Kind of looks kind of tacky. Will Okada go to AEW or he'll go to AEW? It's going to be interesting to see how WWE takes the next name and treats them, right? So if like they got Jade, but we've only seen Jade wrestle in the Rumble, but they have done commercials and vignettes and have put Jade out in front of the media and in front of the people, like she's a big deal without even using her yet. But Jade has made it very clear that like pro wrestling's not her absolute passion. She wants to be more. She wants to do more, act, and everything like that. And why not? Because when you look like that, like a human being, no one else in the world looks like you. You should do as much as you possibly can while you have that look. And she's aware of it, and she's casting in on it. She should be cast as a superhero tomorrow. But like, say if WWE picks up like Cody's a little different because he's been in their system before. So if they were to get like an Okada, or they get Julia, or they get a big name who's well established everywhere else, but not to the WWE universe, it'd be interesting to see how they get their first big name under a new regime with no Vince McMahon. We've been saying the whole time that Vince is only wanting certain people and da. Well, they've had an opportunity now for a couple months to fix that. Also, they're probably haven't been really bringing anybody in house because of all the controversy that's going down. So who knows? If I was WWE right now, and if I were to bring somebody in, not a talent, but maybe not as they would be an on-air talent or on-air personality. Especially if you want to get to a point where the locker room is so behind them, and now they work for you, you could probably get more talent this way. I'd bring in Scott D'Amore. I would bring Scott D'Amore in, and I'd make him an on-screen personality as well as an actual backstage agent, and possibly on the writing team. And then I would have him take over for Nick Aldis, and I would move Nick Aldis from a GM role to a wrestling role. Now, that's just me saying that in the hopes that Nick Aldis still wants to wrestle or he's able to wrestle. But that's what I would do. I would bring in Scott D'Amore now that he just got fired. I would make him a Paul Heyman style person where he would be a big deal, and we would say he's someone who's helped wrestling out a lot. And I think he has enough respect built up by other wrestlers that he would be a really good bargaining tool or person to reach out to other talent to be like, hey, remember when I treated you well here? You want to come work for the E now? And they just scoop up people. Because that Impact locker room and now TNA locker room was very young and very good. And I'm sure if he has a good relationship with a lot of those young talent, WWE snatches up an Ace Austin, a Speedball Mike Bailey, a Moose. Maybe they get a Deonna Purrazzo before AEW does. Who knows, but that would be a good little fishing tool to get some new talent for WWE, would be bringing in Scott D'Amore. And I think the Scott D'Amore over Okada would be like 4D chess. Speaking of 4D chess, did you guys see? I don't know. I'm not sure how many pop culture nerds we have, but this is kind of something I want to start doing when I bring back Not Cool in High School. Is like if I do a movie review, I'm still going to do like a couple minutes of like this week in pop culture news, or this movie trailer dropped, or talking about this movie, or this pop culture news happened. I kind of want to do that a little bit. But so Xbox essentially talked about they're going to start moving games from Xbox's exclusive packages to multi-plat, and they're going to send games like Sea of Thieves to PlayStation, and they're going to send games like Starfield to PlayStation, and some of those big Bethesda titles, and some other big names, so they can make more money. And everyone's like, oh, that's fucking crazy. Why would you get rid of exclusives? You're losing everything. PlayStation just recently announced they're doing the same thing, except they're not going to Xbox, but they're going to PC, which is one of the same. Talks about they already canned plans for Jade Elimination Chamber. Interesting. They got to do something quick, though. You know what I'm saying? The problem is you're pushing Becky really, really hard, and you're pushing Bianca really, really hard. And all of your shit that's on TV right now, sorry, I was reading something. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, Jade. Yeah, you have Becky. Becky's in all of your video games and all your posters and all your everything else. But Becky's still one of your top stars. So one of them has to take a back seat soon. So who knows? But Scott D'Amore would be a good fit in AEW because working with Jeff Jarrett in the past. But AEW right now, like maybe he can come in and help with the same thing I just said. But like, are they going to be used? AEW is already in over their head when it comes to names, and they can't get a grip on a lot. Sorry, Leon, I'm stoned as hell, and the bright screens are messing with me, so that's why I'm wearing sunglasses. Bischoff thinks D'Amore is not worthy of WWE. Is Bischoff saying that because he feels that probably Scott D'Amore has had a better run as a GM than he's ever had? Bischoff was good for 83 weeks. Scott D'Amore ran some shit for way longer. Yes, he never conquered WWE. Yes, he's never had numbers like WWE, but he had longevity and he has made great moments, and he had a lot of talent come out from underneath him that are now world-class talent. He's taken talent that wasn't that great and even made them better. I think when it comes to who I'd want to run a promotion or a company, if I want Eric Bischoff or Scott D'Amore, I think I go Scott D'Amore. There's a hot take, and I like Eric Bischoff, but that sounds like sour grapes. They want to use Jade as a. So here's where Jade, it's good for Jade, but it's bad for Jade. So one of her big things that when she said she left AEW, she wants that national star power. She wants to be in movies. She wants to be a mega icon. She wants to be that, and WWE can get her there. An AEW could have, but it would have taken longer. WWE, you don't have to be a long-term active wrestler to be a megastar in WWE. They do it all the time, and that's exactly what Jade's going to be. She's going to come in. She's going to be she's the female Brock Lesnar. She's going to be a main attraction star. She's going to come in, do stuff for a little bit, and leave. And that's essentially what Jade's going to be. That's why she didn't start in NXT. When I said in the beginning, if she really wants to be a pro wrestler, she'll go to NXT and she'll work her way up, dominate, and then move to the main roster. She doesn't want to do that. She wants money, and she wants it now, and I don't blame her. So she's going to be like a female Brock style. She's going to come in when she wants, when it's big, when it makes sense, make some money and get out. And she's going to be this national superstar, megastar, because they're going to use all her connections like The Rock and all these people to push her in front of the right eyes, which is great for her. But how much is she losing because now she's a WWE superstar? If she stays in AEW, they probably have less of control of her name and her properties and what she can and can't do. WWE just sold The Rock back his name and made him the board of trustees. So do you think they're keeping the name Jade or her property or her intellectual value? Like, to keep the name Jade, you can keep it, but we get 50 or we get 15. I guarantee that's in her contract. But it's like the payoff. Do I lose the 15% for the rest of my career, but I know I can get there faster with WWE, or do I keep more of my that 15 and I try to do it with AEW? I think she made the right choice doing the WWE brand. If AEW brings into more, I could see them bringing him backstage and have Tony step back. I don't think Tony's ever going to step back, but maybe he'll take help. Bischoff failed 3 different times on the main stage. There you go. We're up to 11 likes. Thank you for the update, Steven, and thank you everyone hitting that thumbs up button. I appreciate you. Bischoff failed twice and once in TNA. Yeah. Jake, what's going on, brother? So now that I don't know yet. I'm not 100% sure on it, so keep business as usual in the Discord. But I will say this. I at least want to add this as a stipulation to the Discord. If doing your news and rumor segments, I want you to put that under post it and then right click on it and then put this can be a possible spoiler, so it blurs it. So people have to physically click on it to read it. I want to get to a point in our Discord, in our chats, in our lexicon when it comes to our community. I don't want dirt sheet spoilers anymore. So if you hear like, hey, the rumors are this is the main event of next pay-per-view, I don't want to know it. I want to watch the product, and if I figure it out myself, cool. But I don't want to know something 3 months before it happens. It's already hard enough for me to watch weekly wrestling, and if everyone keeps telling me the dirt sheet, because you guys are on it, and I'm proud of you, and I'm super thankful you guys are on it as much as you are. But I want to kind of have I guess Devin's community kind of inspired this. They don't really want the dirt sheets and the rumors, and they seem to enjoy the product a lot more. And maybe it's me being cynical of why I don't like a lot because it looks too predictable, but I don't know. I'm going to try it out. It's something I want to do for myself. And I think, I think we should dial it back a little bit on this. Like, I mean, if you guys want to still go read it, go for it. But just when it comes posting it into the Discord and telling me, I would appreciate if you if we prevented that as much as we possibly could. C. Henry says, Jake, are you from Kansas City? He's not. He's from Detroit. Kai's from Kansas City. Kai's from Kansas City, and then we had CR Media from Kansas City. I heard about the news, but I didn't go look at any of it. It's another thing I'm just tired of too. I can't watch the news, and I gotta stop learning about shit. I gotta stop watching documentaries and all that because it's just depressing. So I don't know how many. Unfortunately, I'm not asking out of more, I'm just asking out of curiosity. What was how many people passed, and like, what are we looking at? What's the damage of it? Is the person arrested? Did they catch him? Did he end it himself? What are we looking at for this story? I don't know anything about it. Yikes. Her fingers been busy crocheting. Yeah. Crocheting. It's Valentine's Day. One person died. That's one too many, but if this dude opened fire at a public parade for the Kansas City Chiefs, it's good only one's gone, because that could have been way worse. Looking at Garcia here reminds me of a young Randy Orton. Interesting. I think Garcia is very, very talented. 1 killed, 4 arrested, 21 shot. 4 arrested. So it was multiple. It wasn't like one person went in there with a mass shooting. It was people just fighting each other and going that route. 2 armed people shooting people after a Chiefs parade. 1 dead, 22 injured. Wow. Arrested both of them. Okay. I feel like we shouldn't have any more parades in this. Oh, no. And honestly, man, like, I completely understand why you feel that way. Like, I'm not even joking. I went to my first Pride event last year, and one of the things I said is like, do you guys feel safe? Like, for 1 or 2 reasons. It's a large crowd of people that go to Pride events. And it's also a large crowd of people who are like, there's a chunk of the American public who don't like them or what they stand for. And 9 times out of 10, the ones who are shooting are the ones with the guns, and it's that side. Not trying to be mean, but it is. But yeah, sorry, I'm getting caught up in the story a little bit. But like, I was nervous, and it wasn't just for me. I wasn't nervous that I would get like hurt. I was more nervous for everybody else that was there, because they could be possibly targeted. And that's essentially what I want to get to, is like, we cancel parades. So we like, no, but it's scary. It's fucking terrifying. Like, you can't go in public anymore. You can't go grocery shopping. You can't go to church. You can't go to a movie theater. You can't go here because people are just going crazy. And it's just like, do I have all the answers? Do I think we should get rid of guns? Are the guns the problem? Is mental health an issue? Is poverty a problem where people just feel like they have no other option in life? So they are resorting to hurting others and themselves. It's just, I think there's a lot of issues that are coming a problem with it. And it just, I don't know, it makes the world a very sad place. And it sucks that this happened again for a football parade. You know what I mean? But yeah, it sucks. But I hope the ones that are injured can pull through. I hope it's not super serious. I hope the death count stays to that 1, and it sucks for the one person that lost their life. And it's awful. It's awful. Oh, they still call it Wayne's World. I like that. Nick Wayne got his first shirt. Christian is my father. Every time I think they're going to slow down in this story and possibly get everybody away from Christian, like Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne, they extend it. They extend it more. Something has to happen because if he just concertos him again and Edge goes away, that's insane to me. He just got there. Like, music has to hit, right? Nope. 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 So Edge, you can't imagine that you could book Edge on TV for a little bit, right? Like that's writing Edge off for a little bit. But also it writes Edge off for a little bit, but it makes it that Edge does have to come back and fight Christian again. This puts Edge back in the storyline to go after Christian for the TNT title. Is that a new TNT title? I don't remember the TNT being that gold. I don't know. I could be wrong. Is Devin coming back on the show soon? Yeah, the door's always open for Devin. Anytime Devin wants on, Devin can come in. Does it have a purple strap? No, it's a black strap. No, I'm talking about the TNT itself. The TNT is very, 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 very gold, and I don't remember it being that gold. Big Heart says, I hate Nick Wayne. How do you hate Nick Wayne? I guess you can hate Nick Wayne, the character in AEW, and I can agree with that. But as a talent, that kid's so good. If anybody wants to join, there's the link. Any content creators want to come hang out? I know we got Big Hard here. If you guys know any other content creators or someone that wants to jump in, it's all you. Come on in. It's a textured on the NXT logo. Yeah, it's gold though. The NXT, the TNT is gold. It was always just a flat color. Now it has like gold diamonds on it. It's like studded out. I think the title is different now. Because I'm looking at the most recent figure for the TNT title, and it's not like that. No, fuck. I'm not fucking with toys on stream. No way. All right. I was wondering if some pride parade should be held at stadiums for safety. That's not a terrible idea, but then it's like I don't know. If I was in that community and I felt like they had to put me in there for safety, I'd be like, no, fuck that. I'm going out in the streets. I want this shit to be in public. Fuck that. I'm gonna be proud about my shit. And if they kill me, they kill me. Maybe it sparks a change. That's how I think about it, and that's kind of crazy, but I definitely see where you're coming from. Yeah, I like Edge in All Elite. I wish he was still in WWE, but I feel like he left because the wrestling style and lack of superstars at Edge. Yeah. ABJ will charge a super chat to enter the StreamYard. Yes. They need to let Wardlow just run through the roster due to the monster and need to take advantage of. They're essentially gonna, if you've been paying attention to the story a little bit, they're slow playing Wardlow to possibly become the world champion. And then the world champion, then Adam Cole's going to have some issues with Wardlow because he's going to demand Wardlow to give him the title. So I think you're going to see Wardlow go for the main title. Yo, nice shirt. That's one of a kind. I can't even, but I don't know what you mean by that. You can't even buy them like that anymore? Oh, yeah, because your site got shut down. But this wasn't your site. You handmade this. Right? Or did I order it? I don't remember. We're going to set up your Teespring store this weekend so you can get your merch back. I don't know why TeePublic shut you down. That's crazy. We could try again. We could put you on TeePublic again and see what happens. Give me 1 second. OCD's kicking in. I got to fix something, and I don't want to be like off camera. So enjoy this real fast. right, we're back. Oh my goodness. Oh. All right, we're good. We're good. We're back. Runaway Wrestler comes out in May this year. This movie's kind of based on Mayu Atatonic. Interesting. I'll look into that. I handmade that one. I'm down for both. Okay, we'll do it. We'll set it up. How many logos do you think I'll have by the weekend? Because Lily's coming over and she'll get the computer and just try to like make 14 logos. I don't even have ideas for it anymore. I just gave up. Oh, she still has to do New Japan. I don't know how. She says she has an idea for New Japan. Instead of a tiger, it'll be Ziggy's face. It'll be interesting though. 100 new logos. I gotta make her a logo. That's the trade-off, right? I gotta make her one. Maybe I'll work on that tonight. I want to make a Lily logo. I bought the season pass for Call of Duty, and I have like 1,000 coins left over, but I need like another 1,500 coins and I can buy a Lily in the game, and she looks so cool from Diablo, but I just can't justify spending that money right now when I don't have a job. But it looks so dope. But I feel like it's always going to be there. Oh, a little explanation of why the rankings have been reset. Future's so bright. You gotta wear shades. I'm wearing Roddy Piper's glasses from They Live, and I'm seeing all the bullshit. I needed these sunglasses to be blocking out my haters. Three-way match. There you go. Here you have it. Swerve's house. Oh, we're gonna get Swerve. We're gonna get Swerve on the mic versus Joe. Prince Nana is a national treasure. I love this. Swerve, no intimidation, gets right into right into the ring. He wants to go nose to nose. That's a babyface thing to do. It's a babyface thing to do. They're just making him the cool babyface now. Because Hangman's clearly acting like a heel. Jesus is there. There's my brother.
Like I said, this was supposed to be personal, right? But as we inch closer and closer to revolution, the more that you run your mouth, I can't help but get the feeling that you become the person. Joe, when you won the AEW title, you said,
I couldn't hear what the fan said. It broke Swerve for a second, though.
the new championship protocol, you show up with your reputation and you show up with your resume. Yeah. You also said that hunger is what defines the greats. Well, if you look at me, I'm on my way to becoming one of the greatest of all time.
Guess Swerve Strickland's starving.
So you can check my resume and like why they should proceed to put some respect on it as well.
Yeah, I need to get that Swerve confidence, brother.
15 years ago, I've been grinding up and down this industry. All the hopes of the potential one day somebody looks at Swerve and they say, you know what, man, one day maybe Swerve, you might go down as one of the best in the world currently. One day. And after this year, I've proven exactly that. Today, it's fantastic. I've gone toe to toe with former world champions. I've gone toe to toe with some of the best legends that AEW has to offer. The same result. You walk away with only one thing on their mind, and it's a phrase of who's house. And at Revolution, except for one difference, is the fact that I will be holding that above my head. Hold on.
I don't know if it changed or not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm thinking it changes, but Hangman's clearly in that to take the fall from either Joe or Swerve. But Hangman is 100% there to get pinned, and I don't know if Joe wins, so Swerve can be like, "You never beat me," and he always has that in his back pocket, like, "Joe, I had you beat, and I got screwed, but you didn't pin me. You pinned Hangman." Or if it's there just for Joe to be like, "Well, I was never pinned for my title. Hangman was," you know. It reeks to me as they're trying to protect Joe and Swerve, and Hangman's in there to take the fall. And I think Hangman's gonna roll out this heel for a little bit. Yeah, Swerve's like, do not get in my personal space. Like, my character would not let you in his personal space. Don't get my personal. He immediately slapped his hand. Because Swerve's character would never let another grown man put his finger like that at him. Never. A dude from the streets? You're gonna put your finger at me like that? No. Get that out of here. I love Swerve. The small things like that, I love.
To me, you don't deserve 1 second of my time. You don't deserve for me to give you 5 more minutes
He's already has twice. This
You swore you do not deserve to be in this championship match. Hey, listen, this walking domestic dispute, it is tonight. I know what this is about. You're gonna beat your man over there and skip over me. Take my championship. That's what you want, sir.
dude, I hope you know what I hope we get in the crate soon, and I'm gonna have it replace one of these immediately. I want a Mogul Embassy banner. That's what I need. Or a BCC. I don't know. This tattoo.
A girl so naive, so needy, so desperate to make it that she had my pity. You were my young girl. I showed you my ways. I brought you into Japan. I helped you sign a contract. Nurtured you on my bosom of brilliance. You suckled on my teat of talent. And now, you want the tip that feeds you.
Did she get it covered, or she get a new tattoo?
You got who you were. Thought you were the star of the story, instead of just an extra. You want the old Tony Storm?
Yeah, I'm actually generally interested in a promo that's having a tattoo right now.
What do you do when you can't change the past?
You rewrite it. You kill it. Ah, that's clever. All right, I'm into it. She didn't ruin the tattoo. She added to it. She put a dagger through it. All right, but not like through it. It's like it's placed very nicely.
Tony Storm is what my family would call a yappy. That means she talks too much. So I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Tony, I'm gonna let you finish.
So Tony did a whole promo about acknowledging the friendship and then eventually do we need two fucking bloody exit limousine fucking shots for the Young Bucks? They're killing, like they're doing exactly me saying that is exactly like that has to be their mind state. We're not going to do it once on screen, twice. Coming off the airplane and then out of a limo. There's two titles back on that crate. But yeah, she got the end of the promo was like a dagger on going into the skin and then coming out of the other side of the tattoo, but it didn't ruin the duck. It just kind of accented it. And you can turn around and say, "Oh, remember when I got that tattoo done for our storyline when we made event at a pay-per-view together?" There it is. This lady has a sign on the front that she just switches the name. It says, "Will you be my Valentine?" And because it says Willow, but you can just flip the name so it could be somebody else each time. I love Andretti, but I don't get the water bit. Makes things sound like Bon Jovi. If I was Rampage, I would move to that time slot. I would just stay at 7:00. I'd go from 7 to 8, and then that would be it. That'd be my Rampage time slot. I'd do an hour before SmackDown. I wouldn't do after. You're gonna see on TMZ Matthew Holland gone at 24. Oh yeah? Why is that, Matthew? On TMZ? You think TMZ's gonna cover it? The NBA. It's All-Star Week? I didn't even know the season started. The season's in full effect? How they've been halfway through the season already? Get the hell out of here. Oh my god. If I couldn't even tell you who's doing good, who's playing where, I have no idea. I have consumed zero NBA that long. Hi, buddy. Oh, there's the new shirt right there. The Bang Bang Scissor Gang one with the leopard in the back and the gun going through the scissor. Such a good shirt. Wow. 3-point and dunk contest this Saturday. He likes to lay like this. You hold him like a baby and he falls asleep. He won't lay with you and cuddle and fall asleep, but he'll let you hold him and he'll pass out like this. Oh, so also too, um, I moved my Switch over here, so my Switch is right here. You can see it. I might start I'm gonna do Call of Duty, and I'll probably add Fortnite because I was conned into buying a fucking battle pass, and they added Ninja Turtles to it, so they sucked me in, bastards. So I gotta play Fortnite and Call of Duty. But once I get those battle passes done, and if I don't, I'm only picking one next season. I'm not doing every season like this. No way. I don't have the patience. But I have a lot of Nintendo Switch games that I have not beaten or finished. So I might just start them over from the beginning because I got halfway through and stopped. So I'm gonna start streaming Switch games on my streams, and there'll be more story. Like you can check it into it. I got conned by my little cousin. The fucker doesn't watch me on YouTube, doesn't support me, doesn't watch me, doesn't do any of that. But he fucking conned me into buying a battle pass, little bastard. I have Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I have Starlink. I have Donkey Kong Country, Luigi's Mansion, which I definitely have to finish that. Wii Sports. I'm not playing that on camera, even though it'd be very, very funny. I have Breath of the Wild. I've still haven't beaten. Link's Awakening. What else we got? Mario Tennis Aces, Mario Golf, Super Mario Party, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart 8, Super Mario 3D World, and Bowser's Fury. Never played either one of them. Never played Mario Odyssey. I bought it, haven't played it. And then I have Pokemon Violet, Scarlet, Octurus, Sword, Shield, Pearl, Pokemon Snap, and Let's Go Pikachu. So I have all those games that we can play. AEW's on the Switch. AEW the Switch better than Xbox? I'm not aware of that. I think it'd be a fun game to have on your Switch. They just actually added they talked about the new season pass. But it's Swerve Strickland's coming to the game, and they're bringing in Claudio and somebody else. But they just announced another season pass. So more wrestlers are coming under a price tag. Still no Willow yet. 18 likes. Nice. Thank you, C. Henry. Once again, pay-per-views are coming up. If you want to support ABJ and grab some merchandise, we will have podcasts, shirts for Revolution, Elimination Chamber, Mania Philly, Mania, WWE logo, AEW logos, TNA logos, Raw, NXT. If you're into the Dynamite, we got that. SmackDown, Rampage, Collision, GCW, ROH, and the card that we went over earlier. We have that too if you're interested. A ton of content dropping. I have Merrick Miami just dropped on Tuesday. Tonight at midnight, a new one drops with Jorge Guapo of the Sanctuary. That one drops tonight at midnight. So tons of fun stuff coming out. I hope this sets up when the Bucks beat Sting in a Derby and they win the tag team titles. Hopefully this keeps a rivalry going between Top Flight and the Young Bucks, and then Top Flight win the tag team championships. But we have two tag team champions tonight. Our tag teams wrestling solo matches tonight. One tag team wrestling each other, and then two tag teams that are like FTR and BCC. So we're already shaping up that like we have the Bucks, you have your champions, you have Top Flight, you got FTR. You know what I mean? So they're building up a little bit of a tag division. Ooh. Somebody passed out a bunch of 2 hearts. I was a 6 on the flip. So you wrestle in it, but then you have to wash it, obviously, after. I don't know. And no, I didn't do NXT, Mick. I had some family. They were without power because of the snowstorm, so they came to the house here and they stayed the night. So there was a bunch of kids and my little cousins are all here. So I didn't stream because I had a whole bunch of people over. But I did hang out in the Discord. So if you're ever like, yo, they don't go live, what's going on? Follow the Discord. We're always in there. Maybe something came up, or maybe we're just taking a break for the night and we didn't post it. But a great way to stay up with everything is checking out the Discord. Wow. I wonder if the Bucks' new gimmick will eventually set up Tony Khan to be a character. I don't think so. Who knows, though? Who fucking knows? I hope not. They're trying to lean into something that we all know, and it's just like, I don't know. So, like Punk went over to WWE and he's like, yo, I'm not even going to talk about it. He throws shots, though. He still throws shots. So I don't want to say he went over and he's an angel about it. Because he's just in the last press conference, he bragged about punching people backstage and fighting people backstage and handling them like men. So I guess like both of them are kind of at fault, but Punk's not making it part of his character. He's saying it here and there, but he's not it's not like his whole bit of who he is. And the Bucks are making it their whole bit, and it's just it's a little, I don't know. I'm not this is what makes you look kind of amateur hour. But this is what made them popular. They took the dirt sheets and put it on TV. And that's what made them popular in ROH in Japan and on social media being the elite.
every week and listen to you at that desk talk trash about us every single week. You just get it. Hey, I have to think that would be a breach of contract. Yeah. Publicly disparaging the company's EVPs? Are you kidding me? Unprofessional? Bush League? You know it, Tom. Definitely pretty shot. What they're doing is Bush League without a $1,000 fine. Do you have a problem with that? Do you have a problem with that? This doesn't need to be violent. We love you, Tony. Just don't let it happen again. I mean, yeah.
They're not here tonight. Oh, Sting's not here tonight. But the guy who took the worst of the beating is here. Oh, I already hear Darby talk. This is gonna be exciting. He repeated himself twice.
Job, and you saw nothing in the beginning. I had to sit by and watch all your shit friends get hired. You know, California too. Thank God at the time there was an EVP here with a sense of brand.
It's Cody's fault.
Last year, why you resigned to AEW. And what did you say in that interview, huh? You guys said that you resigned because the travel schedule was lying, the money was good. It was no longer about changing the world. The original mission statement was dead. I thought this was all elite wrestling. All friendship wrestling. You know what? Think about the very first episode of Dynamite. Darby Allin wasn't on it. You know who was? Brandon Cutler. What the?
What does this have anything to do with why they're fighting you?
I don't know what kind of tussle you guys got into at homeschool, but we're talking about Sting's final match. That's what this is about, right? You guys want to be Sting's final match. You guys understand what you guys got yourselves into. We're talking about nothing left to lose. Young Bucks, Darby Allin and Sting, the AEW Tag Championship.
He's not hyping this up anymore. That we are like it doesn't. It's not making it like this is must see now. This is my opinion. That was the Bob. It's showtime. Oh, I'm officially rooting for the Young Bucks. Big Young Buck fan that night. Holy Hannah, that was terrible. Yeah, it's rough. This is a rough one, Steven. I can't say it's not a story because it's a story, just one I don't care about.
This is first time doing any of this. Everything in the email I sent you the other day. And if you haven't looked at it yet, let's go through it together.
It's one of the many ways an agent is a mentor works for you.
11 people hanging out here tonight. I appreciate you guys. 9 over on YouTube, 1 on X. That's crazy. And then 1 in Twitch.
It's neighbor. That's what I said. Neighbor. Okay, one second.
By the way, where has Flair been? Who cares? Far away as possible.
Rising Prime G, the network is crazy powerful. But you can't break that. Plus. Still works.
Hey, Beyonce, just then, Taylor Swift made an album, broke Verizon. I want to let you know while you're up in space. That's how that commercial should have ended. Oh man. Beyonce, this is the Eagles Nest here. Just wanted to let you know Verizon is down, so we're going to be redirecting your shuttle to the Verizon tower to reset it. Taylor Swift just put a single out, just a single, not even a full album, and it's called "What If I Went to the Moon," and it broke the internet. So we need, while you're up there, Beyonce, if you could just turn the on-off switch on, that'd be great. Thanks, Queen. That's great. Remember when we used to play defense in the All-Star game? I remember. I love that shirt. Jay White not wearing the shirt.
Back to the old question, what's the goal for the back? This is again, well, as you can see, we're running smoothly. We have momentum, we have new merch, we have gold around everybody's waist. I'm going to show it in position, but we're still yet to test our cohesiveness and bring it on. Here we are. What about this Friday? We have a 12-man rampage. What about this Friday? We have a 12-man rampage. Batman Scissor Gang rules the world, baby. Watch this one. If you're down, we got 2 words for you.
Here comes Willow. Taking on Sky Blue here tonight with Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway. We'll get a lot of signs in the crowd. I love that. In Texas, we love Willow, Willow for Valentine's. Willow just got a Valentine's. She took the kid up on his offer in the front row. She's so fucking contagious. How do you not root for Willow Nightingale? You're crazy. Gear looks crazy on Sky Blue tonight.
Your shirt's gold on this Texas R because we're in Texas and I own the color orange. You have a trademark? Yes.
You have the color orange trademarked? Yes. Let's go Willow chants rain over the whole crowd. They're hot on Willow.
First time we're on a match with Willow. The color Scott picking out there. First time we're on a match between Willow and Scott. We team together so many times throughout the years here in AEW. Tony, and they're the best duo. They're friends at one time as well. Look at the power of Willow though. There's Scott. It's a very good fight, but you can't trust a lot of people around here. Saying, well, I can't trust you all that. That's just true. It's like people who
I feel like they don't have connection yet. They don't have chemistry yet as opponents. It's. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not standing out to me either. Like she's a spooky, witchy character who slapped Willow and then got scared and did the back down. It's like I don't think you should do that as the spooky, scary person. You should be right in Willow's face, and then when she beats you up, you like laugh about it. You know what I mean? Like I don't. Oh, she landed right on her hip. I just don't think fear is an emotion you should show if you're trying to be the spooky character. I think her and Julie are having a hard time finding this spooky character bit because I feel like Julia did not stand out at all when it was when she was wrestling Abaddon. Like she didn't stand out as the spooky character over Abaddon. They definitely dictated the flow. And if you're playing that role, you should be dictating more. So we're in picture. Willow just gets driven into the post. But what do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk about some fun stuff. I think I have Burger King coming tonight, which I'm pretty excited for. I love me some Burger King. I do have to pee, but I don't have a co-host to bounce off of. And I don't want to hit you with two be right back screens because I feel like they drive people away. I feel like we're not fans of them. I don't understand the love Julia gets. I don't hate her by any means, but I'm not a fan. I feel like she falls into the live category. You know what I mean? Where like she's very, very pretty. Obviously, she's a very pretty girl. She has a very good look, and I feel like she's smaller. She's agile. I think people are into her, and they're pushing her. I think they're both good in the ring. I think they'll both be very talented because they're all super young. But I don't know. I'm kind of with you. I see like she kind of reminds me of Liv a little bit in that aspect where it doesn't resonate with me as like a pro wrestler. I much rather watch like a Athena, a Willow, someone who works, Deonna Purrazzo, like who has a little more oomph to their character and their ring ability. But I don't think she's terrible by all means. AEW has a deep roster. Tony Khan should consider doing a hard split and make one of the shows ROH. Agreed. I think Rampage should turn into ROH and Collision should stay on Saturdays. But hopefully we also get to a point where we get a streaming service, our streaming deal, and then we can get ROH streaming and we can watch it because I actually really want to watch ROH. I hope they start bringing some people back that were in ROH towards the end there. Like your Deppins and your Cheeseburgers and your Brian Meccas and your, Danhausen was doing a lot of work down there at the time. But bring back that young independent ROH roster and let's start grinding it in there. Ooh. Send Nick Wayne down to ROH when it opens. Have him flourish down there. Put on some heat matches. Go sign Matt Mikowski. Julia bumps really well, though. Yeah, Deppen. Oh, yeah, Danhausen wrestling GCW against Charles Mason. That's going to be a good match. I like Charles Mason. Willow with the spine buster. Stacks her up. Jeff Hardy versus Sammy Guevara on Rampage. Have you heard about JJ Walker, the football player? Nah, I'm not sure. Why? What happened? AEW should do house shows. I disagree. I think one of the things I do like about AEW is they give their roster time off and they're not working them every single day of the week. And if talent aren't booked, they can still work independent. Oh, they can still work independent shows if they're not booked, which I like. I feel like Willow's gonna lose this matchup, and I hate it. I hate it. Does Sky Blue have a bruise above her back of her knee, or is it a tattoo on her on the back of her leg? I can't tell. I'm starting to think it might be a birthmark. Interesting. I didn't know if it was like a something in her tights, like if her tights were just bunched up there. I couldn't tell. She does have a tattoo on her thigh, like on her, but it's not very dark. At least it's not filled in. It's kind of like her arm. It's like not a finished thigh piece, but she definitely has a piece on her thigh. Stokely's going to cost Willow the match here. Oh, maybe Willow does win. It looks like a birthmark, but it looks like a burn. Like I don't know, it's weird looking. Oh, it's over. You don't get up from that powerbomb. Roll the credits. Yep, Willow gets the win. Look at the fans even have the Willow unicorn shirt in the crowd. I'm so happy that the crowd is resonating with her. Because she's been doing this on the independent scene for so long, and now the crowd like you're feeling in our AEW arenas what people have, what we've been feeling in locker rooms and shows with Willow for some time. It makes me super happy for her.
Nobody else had a roller skating career. Seriously,
Wonder if that works. Does that work? I don't know. I don't know if it'll work or not.
sweet gummy and tiny crunchy nerds. Nerds gummy clusters. Future success.
I thought there was a way I can make a marker so that I can make a clip later. I don't think I can. Oh, create a marker. That was it. B. All right. I'm not. You know what's gonna happen? I'm not gonna remember why I made that marker. I gotta start marking this. I can't use that AI tool for get a face tattoo, ABJ. I kind of want one. I'm gonna be honest, but here's the thing. The day I get really famous and I'm a full-time content creator and I'm making money off my content and I get popular enough that I can make money for just being me, Kevin Smith style, I'll tattoo my face. But I can't, like, my body can't handle factory work anymore, and I might have to go like not corporate, but something a little more like public eye-ish, you know what I mean? So I gotta, I don't know. I want to so bad, but I just don't think I'm nervous about going for a job interview by 666 tattoo. You know what I mean? Like everyone can have crosses all over them, but you know what I'm saying? And I'm actually kind of nervous about my long hair too, that it might hold me back from a job. I don't know. All right, main event: Orange Cassidy in a Texas death match. We've seen Orange Cassidy in a death match before, so this is going to be interesting. So disappointing that they did not put his figure with the backpack. Whatever. Going back to the original shirt. I wonder if we get an Orange Cassidy blood and guts tonight. Do we get a blood and guts figure from Orange Cassidy? A real bloody head orange. Like maybe they'll sell the one from Wembley, like a mega pack, like the 4-on-4 Stadium Stampede where they're all bleeding. Maybe that'll be the first all in 8-pack where our 4-pack and a 4-pack, and it could be, you know, Team Cassidy or Team Best Friends versus BCC Wembley death match figures. That'd be sick. I just want a set of Wembley figures. I don't care who it is, but somebody that wore something from Wembley or a Wembley style figure. Would I ever consider cutting my hair short? I thought about it a couple times. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about possibly just cutting it all off, but we'll see. Lily said good night. We'll talk to you later, Lily. Haven's wearing white gloves. Oh. Yeah, I think Roderick gets the title at Revolution also. We're gonna see Cassidy start the match at 100% here. He's not gonna be pants in his pocket, lazy. He's wrestling angry.
Somewhere here in the ATV Center. Yeah, David's coming in red hot. He's a champion, Ring of Honor Tag Team Champ, 2-0 in 2024, 9 straight wins. The former world champion, ROH World Champion, extension on that drop kick.
Any Canadians out there, they'll be in Ottawa on March 16th. Get your tickets now. AEWTix.com. I just want to say the commitment to the kid in the crowd in the second row. Most kids like Halloween can't wear a mask for 15 seconds before they want to take it off and just walk around without a mask on. This kid has not taken that Sting mask off the whole show. He has left it on the whole show. Huge props to that kid in the second row. That's super cool. Yikes. I thought that guy in the front row was Brian Quinn for a second. I was like, what the fuck is Brian Quinn doing there? Did you jump over with no hands? Jump back over no hands? And now he's going to jump over at him. Yeah, no, this kid, it's one of those plastic masks, the plastic with the band in the back. So it's not comfortable at all. And he's wore it the whole show. He's never taken it off. Super cool. I'm proud of him. Oh. AEW goes to Texas a whole lot. Yeah, they do. It's a big market down there for them. Texas does really well for them. Vegas does well. Obviously, Pennsylvania, Philly does well. Pittsburgh does well. Yeah. And he's staying stoic too. Like he's not clapping. He's just staying. He's literally playing Sting. He's just statue mode. He hasn't moved. Ooh. A little chapstick goes a long way. Oh. I love chapstick. I had another one here. I don't know where it went though. I had a cherry one. Taste of ABJ's cherry chapstick. Bro, I want Cracker Barrel French toast with fruit on it, like peaches French toast or apples, pancakes, or whatever the hell they did serve. I'm in the mood for that so much. I can go for IHOP too. I haven't had an IHOP in so long. I get high and then they show food commercials and then I get really cravings. I think the door opened, which would be good because that means Burger King's coming. I feel good right now. And I'm thinking I might take one moment here to let you guys know how much I care about you, how much I love you. and I have a huge surprise. So starting tomorrow, and we're back. David jumps off the stage into an elbow drop. It never gets old. It's good stuff. I got a message. Okay. Got that. Speaking of death matches, have you have to take one going through a glass table, skewers to the head, a pizza cover, or a barbed wire table? Skewers. I would do the skewers. I would definitely do the skewers. If you would have said take a light tube, I would have taken a light tube. Cassidy's bleeding. The pizza cutter? No. Not if it's Gage doing the pizza cutter. No chance. The skewers be quick too. They just put it on top of your head and go beep beep, and then they let go and it just boop, and they just 90% of them fall out. What about one of those gusset plates? Would you take a gusset plate? Dog's barking. I hope it's barking because they're home and not because we have a home intruder, because this dog would not save my life. I'd take the pizza cutter for Macchiato because she doesn't actually cut you. Yeah. Yeah, Maki just does the pizza cutter and then you blade yourself. We're going to get a Mama ABJ run in up here soon. She's going to say, it smells like a skunk up here. That table doesn't break. It didn't break. It's supposed to break, and it didn't. Here's Orange Cassidy bleeding like an animal. The Valentine's Day Massacre Orange Cassidy figure. I'm calling it now. Yo, I was like, he went way too high, but he saved it. Cassidy is, he got a good one tonight. He bleeds really good. He has a good blood. Orange Cassidy's got good blood. That's what you want your blood to look like. That's Eddie Guerrero blood. When Eddie's came out dark red and thick, it almost looked like corn syrup. Orange got either Orange went too deep or he just bleeds good. I don't remember him bleeding. Was his blood that big, like that much at Wembley? Was it that thick and dark when he was at? Because I couldn't tell Wembley, and I still haven't watched the show back. I might watch it back though this soon. 2RC from Chucky T XOXO. Thumbtacks. Thumbtacks on the Valentine's Day box. I think Cassidy takes the bump. I think Cassidy takes the thumbtacks. Oh, they're both taking it. No, they're not. Oh. Yo, when did Taven get busted open? Yo, this is a blood and guts figure. Taven, Orange Cassidy, Valentine's Day Massacre. Oh my god. Yo, they are both leaking, covered in thumbtacks. This is great. This is a good one. It almost hit Bryce. The chain almost hit Bryce. He has another Valentine. Oh. So he's getting jumped. Here comes Mike Bennett coming in. Send the creeds. Another Valentine's Day. He's coming with roses, but it's not roses. It's a pipe. There it is. There's the call on commentary. St. Valentine's Day Massacre. I was waiting for it. Oh. This is fun. This is a fun match. Oh. He got tags in his ass. He's pulling the tags out of his ass. Oh, even the figure's gonna have ripped pockets. Everything about this match is we're gonna make a figure out of this. 100%. This is a figure. This is your Britt Baker. Your Britt Baker fucking and Thunder Rosa St. Patty's Day Massacre figure, except this is gonna be the Pac. Orange Cassidy wins by knockout. We haven't seen that as a victory in pro wrestling in quite some time. In a regular one falls match, a knockout. I like that finish. I like the knockout finish. You don't see it often. And he punched him with the chain. I don't hate it. Yikes. Good main event. That was fun. I didn't hate that Dynamite. Let's go through it real quick because I don't remember a lot of it. I'm going to be honest. So we got where are we at? Where the hell is it? Oh, I got rid of it already. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I got rid of it. You know, as a content creator, man, you know, some days you're good, some days you're not.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Right now I'm shit because I forget it. But Willow wrestled. I thought that match was good. The crowd super into Willow. That was a nice bit, and just her getting cheered and getting put over was good. The main event I really enjoyed. The Moxley versus Dax was good. The Bucks, it was a good match. Top Flight's really talented, but I don't know. The promo at the end kind of took me out. There's a few other things that happened tonight. Overall, I thought it was a fine Dynamite. I'll give it a 6, 5.56. I thought it was good. I don't think it. Actually, wait, no, stop. The main event. I feel like if that main event, I feel like is going to become a figure. I feel like that's going to be a match. You're like, yo, you should go back and watch this because you didn't expect it to be that good. It was a good blood match. It's like the Julia Hart bunny or whatever it was, or I don't know. It wasn't Julia. It was Ty Conte and the bunny when they had their little death match. It wasn't bad. I think that main event alone, I'll give it a 7 because I think that match is worth going back and watching again. Maybe nothing else on the show, but definitely the match. That match would push it to a 7. So I think there's something on there you should go check out. That's all I got for tonight. We'll be Thursday. I don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow, Thursday. Maybe we'll do a game stream, but an interview drops tonight at midnight, Jorge Guapo. So make sure you guys go watch that. Give that a thumbs up if you can. That'd be huge. Merchandise, everything. Go check out. And yeah, the entire show was only a 7, but the only reason I gave it a 7 is because the match was so good that it bumped it from what I thought would have been a 5.5 or 6. So it almost gave it a full 1.5. So the main event was good. It just overall show was only a 7. But yeah, see you guys soon. Check out the links below to join the Discord, merchandise, follow social media, and we'll see you guys next time on the Hangout. We're out of here.
Thanks for watching this presentation. Like, share, and subscribe for more.